Let's do a little rant about these EVs. I'm just going to say this. Nowadays, you have so many choices when it comes to vehicles and transportation that you really need to do your due diligence and figure out what best works for you. The days of I like Ford versus Chevy versus Dodge are by the wayside. With so many auto manufacturers that are out there right now, you have endless choices. But when it comes to hydrogen fuel cell, EVs, hybrids, plug-in hybrids, regular gas vehicles, diesel vehicles, you really have to sit down and do the research to see what best works for you. If you're going to buy an EV, have the situation for it. Either have the infrastructure in the apartment complex that you live in, at your business, or I tell people the best thing to do is invest into a home, put the solar on it, put the Tesla wall in, put the big charger in it, and plug your vehicle in before you leave. On Sunday nights, you come home from church or your chores and your errands or whatever, you plug in your car, you get it to 80, 90, 100%, whatever the recommended charge is, and that'll last you a week, maybe two, depending on your commute. But if you don't have a place to charge it, it's going to cost you almost as much as a gas vehicle. And to be perfectly honest, you're not saving the environment. Let's look at it, the realism behind it. What it takes to build an EV is far more detrimental to the environment than a gas car is. And you can go all over the internet and Google and DuckDuckGo and find the answers to that. But if you are the typical person that has a short commute, you get up at home and you go 5, 10, 30 miles to work and you can charge your vehicle at home, do it. Because the infrastructure for these is not out there. Watching people play musical chairs in a parking lot around charging stations is entertaining and frustrating. Watching grown adults act like kids to try to pull into a damn electric charger is ridiculous. So until we can have the infrastructure, and by the way, creating a full-on electric infrastructure, you're still going to need fossil fuels, petroleum, oils, and things like that. Energy just doesn't come free without some sort of assistance. So, if you're going to pick a vehicle to drive for your purposes, do your homework, do your research, find out what best works for you. If you can afford to have a gas-guzzling GT Mustang or a Camaro or a Corvette or a Porsche, and you can afford it, drive the piss out of it. Do what you can. But if you're going to drive an EV, know what the hell you're getting into.